So the top three challenges that we'll be facing in the coming months and the years. I think the workforce issue that we're experiencing today is not going to go away in the short-term period. It seems to me to be a disruptive change within our industry that is going to increase the costs of conducting the trials that we do, both at the sponsor CRO level as well as the site level. The other challenge I think that is going to continue to face is the shift to the centralized trials and the patient centricity. You know, right now we're in the proverbial forming, storming, norming, performing stages of team building. We're definitely in the forming and the storming phases of these team building as we look at new partners, technology providers, other mobile health professionals and things as we try to extend the trials to make it more convenient for patients. You know, we're probably a few years from norming and performing stages on this, but there's still a lot of unanswered regulatory questions. There's a lot of unanswered financial questions and business model questions as CROs and sites have to change their business model to conduct clinical trials. And how do you continue to rebuild that, or how do you rebuild that plane while we're flying it? There are no timeouts in this. So we have to continue what we're doing, but rebuild this plane and make it better while we're flying it. The most important lesson I've learned during the pandemic that changed the way I looked at the industry and drug development. I would say that we can definitely find the time and the resources to come together for a common goal. We did this in accelerated study startup, contract, budgets, ethical review, protocol setup, and things along those lines during the pandemic. And I think when we focus on the common goals in this, we can move mountains and we can move them fairly fast. Unfortunately, we're creeping back to the way that we did business as usual. And you know, I understand part of those reasons is it is business as usual and we're not putting everything on a timeout and only focusing on the pandemic. But it seemed to me that we could move mountains when we really focused and we really resourced what we wanted to do.